Luka Doncic, who is off to one of the most historic starts in the NBA. Um, he's basically had a triple double in every game. He's scoring over 30 in most of their games. I think there's only 2 games where he hasn't. Let me just pull up his stats. But Luca has by far been the clear MVP so far this season. He had another really good game versus Kevin Durant head to head. Kevin Durant missed a key free throw, and then they were able to win that game. But I think so far the best player in the NBA has been Luka Doncic, and it's really not even close.
No, not at all. This is his stats through the first 9 games. He's got um, 36 points a game, which is leading the NBA. He's got 8.3 assists and 8.4 rebounds. So 36, 8, and 8 for Luka Doncic.
Right.
Shooting wise, he's hitting 78% of his threes and he's shooting at a 52% clip.
Yeah, so let me read off the stats to you, and then you let me know when there's not a MVP performance in any game so far. So you have at Phoenix, 35, 9 and 6.
MVP, yeah.
Memphis, 32, 7 and 10.
That's an MVP. Yeah.
New Orleans, 37, 11 and 7.
That's MVP. Absolutely.
Brooklyn, 41, 11 and 14.
That's
I mean,
wait,
the
42.
41, 11 and 14 assists. That's crazy.
You know what this
That's like
reminds me of?
60 points
For
he
those
assisted
for
on.
for our 2K enthusiasts, this is like playing as a point guard in your My Career and you get them maxed out
But
and they're
he's
just cracked.
and he's 6'7".
Yeah.
And
Like
then after that, he follows it up with 31, 16 and 10.
yeah, that's insane.
Then 44, 3 and 5, 33, 5 and 11, 35, 8 and 6, and 36, 6 and 6. There hasn't been a game where he scored under 31 points. That's insane.
That's applaudable. I mean, to start a season, he has the most games started with over 30 points in a season since Wilt Chamberlain.
Since Wilt Chamberlain. If you're putting up Wilt Chamberlain numbers in the modern NBA, there's something special going on. And my thing with Luca, he's still a young guy and he hasn't hit his prime yet. He's in his fourth year in the NBA, and then his first year, they didn't make the playoffs. His second year, he loses in the first round, and then he takes them to the conference championship versus the Warriors. And then this year, it's like a lot of people were down on them because they lost Jalen Brunson, but I think the addition of Christian Wood is really big. He was like a 18 point a night guy, but he's a forward with the Rockets who can shoot. And then Luca just makes it look so easy. It looks, and I think he's the only guy who can challenge LeBron James stats wise for being an all time great player. This
Yeah.
is insane. He hasn't scored under 31 yet.
Yeah. And I mean, last year, numbers were impressive last year for him too. He's one of those guys that's bound to have an MVP. I mean, Giannis has 2 MVPs. Talking about 36, 8, and 8. I mean, give me a break. Right
Yeah.
now, I know it's early into the season. We're only about a tenth of the way through, but like he's got to be the lock for MVP.
Yeah, and the knock on him last year was he came in the season out of shape, and everyone was like, "Yeah, he's a little overweight. He's a little slow. He's a little heavier footed than we wish for." And then he's like, "Oh, okay, that's fine." And then this year he came in shape, blowing the doors off of teams, winning close games against, going head to head with the likes of Kevin Durant and winning games and being the best player. And I think so far these stats, it's like it's so hard to do this night in and night out and to be scoring at such a high level for a guy. He's not the fastest, he's not the most athletic, he's not the best shooter in the world. He's just really good at basketball.
Amazing. And I remember there was an interview talking about how he feels about the NBA, and he said that the NBA is easier than European basketball.
Yeah, and he was saying that just because the fans, he's like in Europe when you're playing basketball, you're getting like hot quarters thrown at you in the NBA, or there on the court while you're playing, you're getting stuff thrown at you. people are swearing at you. Newsflash: fans in Europe are a lot more racist than the fans in America. They chant the N word at soccer games.
Jesus.
So like fans in Europe a lot more hostile, and European fans are a part of soccer fans where it's like they're more in the line of soccer culture, where soccer culture, their fandom is like in Brazil, they beheaded a ref because of a call he made where a team lost the game. And then
Jesus
there is a
Christ.
riot in Europe where almost 100 people died.